Alternative station, JoJo in the morning show. It's 8:50 now. Right now we'll check in with our buddy Jeremy from Gaming Nexus. We've got our weekly gaming report. That's brought to you by Comic Town, your source for comic books and more. And right now our auto group, we want you to ride in our cars. Jeremy, how you doing, man?
We're doing pretty good. How about you, Joe?
Doing well. We got some games this week. Let's talk about them.
Yeah, we got a few, but things are finally slowing down. There's not many releases left for the rest of the year, big ones. This week, there's two main ones, Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault for the PlayStation 3.
Okay.
This is one of Sony's long-running series, but this one's going in a little bit of a different direction. The past ones have been these sci-fi action-adventure titles.
Yeah.
This is a multiplayer tower defense game. Basically, you're going to build up a base and create an army to defend it from waves of enemies with your friends cooperatively.
Well, that seems
and competitively.
counterproductive.
Yeah. It's got kind of a comedic styling to it, which kind of takes it in a more hilarious route. Funny weapons that make your enemies dance. They go into disco trances.
They have like guns that just fire a little banner that says bang.
Yeah,
like how funny are the
literally
weapons?
That's the kind of stuff they got. This series is known for, in the past.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, no. In the past, you had guns that shoot disco balls that make the enemies dance, so you can go up and take them out. Or little giant worms that can eat the entire screen, although they're only as big as your finger.
Okay.
Things like. But this is also going to be available on the Vita in January.
All right.
And just like All-Stars last week, you buy it for the PlayStation 3, you get the Vita version free, or you can buy the Vita version by itself. Plus, players can play with both versions online, transfer their saves.
Okay.
And so that's called their cross-buy program, which is kind of just kicking up. So that's coming.
That's like the big thing right now is like what you call the cross-buy thing.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing right
That's
now.
something they're trying to do with their Vita and the PlayStation 3. Just because people don't want to buy the game twice.
Yeah.
So you can buy it just for the Vita, or you can buy it for the PlayStation 3 and get the Vita for free.
Okay.
So you can take your game on the go, continue your save, play in the living room, you get in the car, you can pick up where you left off on your Vita, and go on your merry way.
Okay. That's Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault.
Yep.
We also have Sonic the Fighters.
Yes, this is another slapstick violence type game. This is actually a remake of a game that was very obscure from the mid-90s. Okay. Sega released it in Japan on the arcades. Fans everywhere said, I want it, it's great, it's Sonic. This is one of the worst games ever made. It's a cult classic type thing.
Right.
It's not great, but the fans absolutely love it and have raised it to this iconic status.
Yeah, where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, but basically it's just a bunch of big-headed mascots from the Sonic the Hedgehog universe knocking each other around. Slapstick violence. But again, this is almost a 20-year-old game, 20-year-old game. So.
Well, some of this sounds very similar. These games sound very similar.
Yeah, I mean, this is the definition of a basic fighting game. It's just take some popular faces, throw them in the ring, let them punch each other around, and that's it. There's no deep combat system. There's online options here, but no tournaments and stuff. This is about as simple as it gets.
Okay.
So know that going in. The reviews, ever since it was originally released, have been horrible, but like I said,
but people still buy it anyway.
Fans love it for some reason. So that's being re-released for the modern consoles. You can now play online with people. It'll look a little better, but not much, and you'll have trophies and achievements.
Okay. And that one is Sonic the Fighters. All right, that's the only
That's really it this week. There's one other game that's another Sega fighting game digitally, and that's it. We're kind of drying up for the rest of the year. There's
all the big things have already come.
There's two more semi-big titles coming next week, Far Cry 3 and a new Lord of the Rings game.
Okay.
And then it's going to be kind of quiet. I mean, we still get releases, but the way it's been the past couple of months, that's
people
all gone.
Want to sell. People really have things that they think are going to sell. They put them out in time for the holiday shopping.
They get it all out before Thanksgiving, and then they just sit back and watch the money roll in December.
Okay. Jeremy, website, people want to check out more info?
Yes, GamingNexus.com.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
8:54.
CD 102.5. New music.